And I remember having a conversation with Mark Crutcher out in Texas, who's with the group Life Dynamics, who's responsible for really the first kind of seminal expose of baby parts trafficking back in 1999 and 2000. And so by the time that I started talking to Mark about it, that was in, I think, summer of 2010. And it had been 10 years at that point since this issue had ever been part of the public discourse. And I sat there listening to Mark tell me about all the behind-the-scenes aspects of it for a good 3 hours. And I was really shocked and horrified because, again, this was something that was really gruesome and inhumane and wasn't just a one-off occurrence, wasn't just a once-in-a-blue-moon kind of thing, but what I understood from Mark and from the research that I started doing then is that baby parts trafficking is a real thing where people are sending in order forms and order lists and quotas of certain types of body parts, certain numbers of body parts, certain gestational ages of abortions that need to be done to fulfill the orders every single day, week after week after week. And so again, it's this industrial scale dehumanization and assault on little people that that nobody talks about.
Right, and you're wondering, where's the outcry? Where's the outcry?
Yeah, and so I remember getting off the phone with Mark after 3 hours, and I was really upset. I was crying. I had nightmares about it for like a whole week after that, I think. And I was really, really convinced that I felt like more than any other kind of subtopic or issue within the whole world of abortion and abortion in America, that the baby parts issue specifically was something that really deserved to have a very in-depth, sophisticated, long-term expose done on it. Because it deserved to be headline news again. It deserved to be something that was part of, if people were going to talk about abortion policy in the United States, if people were going to talk about how we treat unborn children, that the issue of selling baby parts, I felt, should be one of the first parts of the conversation, because to me, that is sort of the capstone of the logic of the abortion industry. It's what comes naturally beyond abortion. It's the next step, and it's sort of the dehumanization beyond the initial dehumanization, an objectification of an unborn child beyond the initial objectification of treating them like something that's able to just be killed. And there's this really cruel paradox that's at the heart of it that I could not get over then, and I still can't get over today, that on the one hand, the baby fetus is not, their humanity is not considered to be equal enough to our own in order to be fully protected by laws in our country, and in order to be fully protected from being killed by abortion. But at the same time, it's precisely that equal humanity, it's completely identical to our own, that makes them so valuable for researchers and for Planned Parenthood and for their allies to hunt after their body parts like buried treasure. And to me, there's something really cruel and really twisted about that.